When I was a kid, I was once taught at school that plastic is extremely harmful to the environment and that we should avoid using plastic and switch using paper products instead. By the time I got home, I saw that my mom had bought food wrapped around with plastic. I was a bit shocked about this, so I decided to ask my mom why she wrapped the food with plastic. She then told me that in order to keep the food longer, you'll need plastic wrap. Without this thin plastic film, the food will easily be spoiled and is wasted, contributing to the problem of food waste. After hearing this, I knew that I was thinking about environmental issues too simplistically. First, let's talk about plastic bags. When people think about plastic bags and their harm, they will most likely imagine images of hundreds of plastic bags washed out on the seashore or dumped in the middle of the ocean. The default solution is usually that we should start banning plastic and switch using paper products instead. What most of us are unaware of is that paper bags and paper products can cause disastrous effects on the environment. We produce paper by chopping down trees, even forests, and deforestation exacerbates both global warming and climate change at the same time. Like many others, I once failed to recognize this issue. In order to arrive at the most effective environmental solution, I would like to introduce to you the idea of life cycle thinking. Life cycle thinking is a systemic framework that takes a holistic view of the production and consumption of a product and then assesses its impact on the environment through its entire life cycle. For example, lettuce. It's the vegetable and can biodegrade, right? But through its entire life cycle, I'll show you how lettuce could have significant impact on the environment. First, we start by growing them in the farm. What they need in order to grow already affects the environment. The farmers use fertilizer, which harms the soil with toxic chemicals. And then they need space and land. And oftentimes, farmers would burn or even cut down trees and forests just to take that piece of land. And finally, they need water, which they will have to take from the nearby river or by pipes built underground, depleting water sources. When the lettuce is ripe, it will be wrapped around, then transported to the supermarkets. During the transportation, not only that it's a long way from the supermarket and the farm, it also involves in burning gasoline to fuel the transportation. At the supermarket, the lettuce will finally be sold. If the lettuce wasn't eaten, it will be thrown away into the landfills. In hot landfills where there's little oxygen, lettuce will take a much longer time to biodegrade. And during the time when they're decaying, they also produce methane, a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. Just think of how much that little piece of plastic wrap saved us. With this new way of thinking, I hope it will make us rethink about environmental issues and whether it is plastic pollution or global warming. Be more aware of the products that you buy every day. Be more aware of the life cycle of the product you wanted to buy. Let's all together start on a new journey where we begin to invent and implement new ideas to save our world. Bearing this in mind. Thank you for listening.